Chapter 9 states, great theory of mind could also improve individual children's well-being. Students in your classroom who have better theory of mind are likely to get along with peers and teachers. This is important for a teacher to know so they can promote a student's theory of mind to help them attain better achievement, have a better well-being, and have a more positive attitude. After reading Chapter 9, I became aware of how important humor is in the classroom. It really makes a fun environment for the students. A teacher must be humorous as well as accept a child's humor, and encourage them to tell a funny story or share a joke. Moral judgment is an important concept children must learn. A good way to do this is have a classroom discussion on moral issues. Since I want to be a kindergarten teacher, a good way to incorporate teaching them moral values is while reading a book. Pick out a book that has some sort of moral story, and after reading it, discuss whether or not certain decisions characters in the book made were morally right. Bullying is a negative social behavior that teachers need everything in their power to reduce it. Chapter 10 states, eliminate hunger and tiredness. Hunger and tiredness foster aggression. This is useful to know as a teacher that something as little as having a snack time could affect a child's behavior. A teacher should have a morning snack time as well as an afternoon one so students can recharge twice during the day. In Chapter 10, I learned of a new discipline strategy called victim-centered induction. This is a good way to discipline because it points out how the child's misbehavior affected others so they can see that they are affecting other people. It is also good because it asks the child to be in the other person's shoes. This way, they can really understand how it would feel if it happened to them. Chapter 10 also discusses the idea of school-wide intervention, a program that promotes pro-social behavior. To build a strong sense of community, school-wide activities for the whole family should be planned. In my classroom, I would plan a school-wide picnic for all the students and their families at a local park. Each family can bring food to share and games to play. This promotes a safe, positive community. Chapter 11 states, an important side effect is that cooperative learning promotes social interaction, good peer relationships, and motivation. Most teachers think working in a group will make kids goof off, but if it is done right, it can be a positive learning experience. It allows students to socialize with others in an academic environment. A new idea I learned from Chapter 11 is that it is important to place friends together. I used to think that this would cause students to talk and not get things done. In 5th grade, my teacher separated me and my 3 best friends in the classroom. Research shows that by putting friends together does not make students off task. Now I know when putting together seating arrangements in my room to put friends together. The use of play is very important to a child's learning process. Kids love play at any age. In a high school classroom, if you are learning about the civil rights movement, stage a mock trial of one of the important court cases during that time period. Have students pretend like it's really the trial and dress up and get into character. This is a good way for students to learn but have fun with it as well.